What's up, bitches? Welcome to the House of Phil Hoes. I am your host, the Boss Salad Tosser, and I'm here joined by Brittany. Sorry. Welcome. I hope you guys enjoy what we have planned for tonight. Please, and thank you for the love and support. And if this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe or follow button here on Twitch at the House of Phil or Rise Inside. This microphone on. Test, test. Ooh, man, that might be. That might be a little bit too loud. Let me tone that down a little bit. Test, test, test. Well, yo, Gabriel Mac, what's going on with you? Man, I haven't streamed Pump in a while, and I am hoping. Oh, wait a minute, the camera's over here. Haven't streamed Pump in a while. I've been playing it, but I haven't streamed it. Oh, God, hold on, let me chalk this. Big long. That shows you how much I've been playing in here. I was just had a. Let me finish this off. Spider webs. Spider webs. But what's going on with you? I need to make sure. Oh yeah, and from this angle, you can see my freaking computer set up over here. I will be playing Pump today. I'll be doing some chatting on this Eat a Dick Wednesday. I'm working on my angles. Okay. Note to self. Cause part of the talks about Avalanche really came down to really me saying that because it was already in talks, like Avery was already, talking about taking a break. But I was telling him that, I don't know what's going to happen with me here. Because my lease is up in a couple of months. And I just reached out to the owners. I just reached out to the owners about starting talks about renewing this place. And while I want something way bigger, there's not enough business right now because we still picking us up, but there's still not enough business for me to justify, dropping $4,000 a month before all the other bills and utilities, for a new spot. This one been working out pretty well. And with Avalanche being the first event here, it worked. All right. Everyone had a good time, at least in my view. And from not only my review, but from all of the feedback, everyone had a good time. Everyone loved the accessibility to go and get food from places like Fantastics or the Chinese, or I should say the chicken bowl spot around the corner. Or, forget about it, the pizza place down the street, or I should say Nick's Pizza. So with the spot being where it is, there is a lot of people see there's a lot of potential over here for running other events. I'll get to that after I get started to play. Yeah, Ding a Dong Wednesday. No, it's Eat a Dick Wednesday, man. Okay. Let me get the sound for Pump and the video going. Alright, I just need to get the video for Pump going real quick. What I'm most excited for, because if my lease over here get renewed, or they allow me to do it, what is going on here? Hey, video card, I need you working. Hold on a second. What the hell? There it is. There it is. Okay. Well, now we got video. Yeah. My capture card is dying. Dying-ish. I shouldn't say the capture card is dying. I think the capture card, I'm pretty sure the capture card is fine. My desktop is ass. And I am about to start the procedure to build a new computer. I already got the motherboard that I have in mind. I love the fact that I'm going to be spending more on the processing chip than I am on the motherboard itself. Hoping to slap at least, I want to slap at least a 10 terabyte inside of the PC itself, with a 2 to 3 terabyte, maybe a 4 terabyte as the base. I'm trying to make this computer nice and beefy, and I want, because the motherboard I'm looking at that I want is what's it, Acerus 690E gaming motherboard. The Wi-Fi and some of the stuff looks nice, but what really got me I want this. The thing have 10 USBs in its back alone. that is something that I need in my life. 10 USBs on the motherboard alone will make life a lot easier. Because with this extension and some because right here this is AMD. I'm not happy with AMD. I'm freaking pissed off. In fact, if I can destroy this computer right now, I would. But I need it. I need it at least long enough for me to build this computer that I want to build. Already got the case. I just need the motherboard, buy the processing chip, all right, I'm gonna just slap my 3070 on there. There's no point in trying to get a 4th series card. $1,600 for a video card, and that's the base one. I am not down with. I don't agree with it. Wait a minute. It's not the fact that I don't agree with it. I got a screen that will work good with it. It's just, I feel like it doesn't just there's no justification for me going after a 4th series video card right now. There's no point. There is no point. Like even the Corsair bendable screens are not available yet, so there's really no reason to go out of my way to pick up a 4th series NVIDIA video card. There's no point. There's no point. I don't think I'm gonna be using any of my games to push the graphics to those type of limits. Not yet. And even if you're pushing those limits and you're streaming, I think the people on the other end of your streams, at least on Twitch, don't see anything in 4K. That's only locked into YouTube, unfortunately. Well, yeah. Hey, Maki Honey, what's going on with you? I'm not ignoring you. As you can see, I probably need this over here because I got the camera over there, so I won't have it at an angle. So I apologize, I'm talking over here and turning over here. Yeah, and Maki Honey today, because I'm not familiar with your name. You might have joined us here doing Avalanche, but here on Eat a Dick Wednesday, we're gonna be playing some games. We're gonna be chatting. We're gonna play some more games, and we're gonna be chatting. I gotta do this until I start doing the Hot Bucket Sundays again. But right now, because I'm about to get started, I'm going to start playing some Pump, because right now there is a new Pump It Up event for titles. It's involving playing the girls, that group that's on here is playing girl groups, but one of the main ones that I'm pretty sure their song, the reason why the event is going on, because I'm pretty sure each and every one of their license for their songs has expired. But there's an event playing all of their songs, the girls who, the group that does Chase Me and all that. Yeah, Dreamcatcher. There's the Dreamcatcher event going on right now where you basically play all their songs starting from Chase Me D20 all the way to You and I D25 for a title. What this tells folks is Pump It Up is still not fully dead. There is events happening. They are giving this game attention while they focus on trying to get Chrono Circle, which is in testing in other places outside of round one. All right. So, and so, while a lot of us was hoping that there'll be a new Pump game at IAPA this year or Chrono Circle, that is not the case. Pump It Up Double X will be going into its 5th year, starting next year, starting in January. It'll be in its 5th year cycle, probably the longest gap in the almost 25 years history, or I guess 24 years history of Pump It Up. That is amazing. Oh no, and JJK wondering who we talking about later on. Really, no one. No one in particular, because if you see on the title, and it's gonna be later, probably one of the last things I'll talk about, which it is the Dongle conspiracy. I made a tweet earlier this morning in reference of what I said last year, because I saw a tweet the other day about folks gathering stories to finally make a report on said DDR player that did said things for the first time. I guess for the first time for some on a major level, there will be, I guess, reports that, or I guess there will be reports of a record for the record. Something that's been done to, I guess, on the lower end of some players, but none of the big names that are out there. So this will be the first. I made sure to protect my tweet. I was saying the only people that can reply are people that are following me, because in my tweet I had to remind the person that is heading the ship in all this that, hey, last year when you were saying all this, I made sure to just end the argument with just record. I remember the reply, which was they did not understand what I mean when I just said record. All right, and we're gonna get into that later on. Yeah, I mean, I've been had a chat monitor. Here's it. When it comes out to Pump It Up, the chat monitor, right? Yeah. And Brittany hears that. She's sitting there laughing her ass off upstairs. The chat monitor been here. God damn it. Y'all brought this broad out.
This broad?
Okay, hold on. Let me correct my English. Y'all finally brought this sexy ass princess, queen.
Okay, you ain't gotta go all the way Seth either. Damn.
Alright, y'all brought this sexy.
This is the best bitch in the world. Her pussy is the diamonds.
Her pussy don't come diamonds, by the way. She said that might be bad for the male private parts. I said,
if you want to get cut the fuck up.
I tell her all the time that, you know what, if I can have a diamond encrusted penis, I'll be all in.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Chop, slide.
Well, you don't remember the Richard Pryor line? You know, your dick hard enough to cut diamonds. I want that. And they all hear you laughing. She wasn't even in. She was in her own space.
I was just trying to make a post.
Yeah, you make a post.
Yeah, and I guess heard the right part about your screen, and that made me laugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm laughing. Get out your head.
Man, you gonna be here, so you gonna come back in.
No, I'm good.
And yeah, and while I call her a broad, every now and then I gotta use that hood talk. Every now and then. What?
Mm-mm.
No? No hood talk.
Man, it's different. Like, it depends on the company. Because some people, they'll use that shit
and
against
run with it,
you,
yeah.
and then other people will use that as a like, oh, this is a open door for me, and that's when I gotta pop off on people.
Nah.
Yeah, because I've had that happen to me, because they think like, oh, that's an open door for me to call you a bitch, and it's like, bitch, I don't know you. I'm not your bitch.
But by the way,
Do you want to die?
by the way, I did not use the word bitch. By the way, but bro.
I mean, it's bitch adjacent.
What? Wait a minute.
But it's,
Southern slang is bitch and there's bra. What?
I mean, depending on the context.
Or I should say, and let me correct myself. It's not only a hood term. It is a Italian term too. Broad. I mean, yeah. I mean, they use it. Peter used it a lot in Family Guy.
Alright.
So it's not just for hood black people. I think that is a term that we took from them. Because they took so many things from us that we took one of their words.
About damn time.
Unfortunately, and if you ever watch Family Guy, hear people use bra. I mean, it sounds, and we were talking about things sound proper, but it sounds more right. It sounds right because he's using the accents of what New England over there or wherever East Coast accents they have over there. It sounds more natural because when I guess folks in the South use it, it's you can't tell if it's bra or they're saying broad or bra.
They probably saying bruh.
Yeah, but it almost sounds like bra when it's supposed to be broad. Now that H you gotta say broad. They be like bro.
Well, I still wouldn't call nothing proper. It's just a different dialect.
Yeah, it's a different dialect. And she's right. I'm ignorant. I'm not good at English. I'm just good at history.
I mean, we're all ignorant to what we're ignorant to.
Oh yeah.
It's cool.
And sometimes it's alright to be ignorant. Pull some ignorant things.
Yeah, I don't know if it's alright, but sometimes it's necessary. I don't know if it's right.
Yes, it's right.
Sometimes.
I mean, not 24/7 ignorance, but like there just should be at least a good like 2 to 3 hours per day just to be ignorant. Be ignorant or watch some ignorant shit to remind yourself of how to be ignorant in certain situations.
Okay, I do watch ignorant.
Yes. Because some folks tend to be ignorant, or I should say, let me stick to the hood slang, ignorant, on social media, primarily Twitter.
Oh, is that primarily?
Oh yeah, like I mean, you don't really see.
I mean, I'm not on Facebook, so I don't
Well-
know what dumpster fire that is.
Well, the thing I think with the dumpster fire of Facebook, like everyone kind of running away from it. If they're not in the metaverse already, doing their Facebook things there.
Second Life?
Bridge says Second Life, okay. While Second Life how long? Second Life almost 30 years, right?
It's been a long
Yeah.
fucking time.
We just gonna stick to the kids don't know what the fuck Second Life is.
World, because nobody talks about world.
Look, these kids don't know nothing about that because it's not cool, and you can't get a house next to Snoop Dogg in either one of them. All right, metaverse.
That's true.
All right, Snoop
You
Dogg.
can visit other planets in world.
Yeah, but can you get a house next to Snoop Dogg next to it, or Eminem as your neighbor? No.
Fuck, I want Eminem as my neighbor for.
Don't you want him to come knock at your door and get some sugar from you?
So he could say he's a real Slim Shady.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that. Not at all.
You don't want to hang out with some of the.
No, you should never hang out with your fucking heroes, anyone you admire on any level.
Look, this is not even in real life. This is in virtual reality.
Even in virtual reality, he can become a big disappointment. I could find out he holding bitches captive, having them
Well, technically he can't.
Don't need to know.
Well, technically he probably does have holding women captive and then have them pissing buckets because some of them don't mind doing it in the virtual world than the real world. Hell, I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd probably get me back on Facebook.
How dare you?
I wouldn't mind being an R. Kelly in the metaverse.
No.
Make all the sex tapes with consent.
That's a different game.
Well, yeah, but in the metaverse, it's possible. I was telling Brittany about, because I read some of the girls are already ahead and doing stripper things on the metaverse, and starting that now because the girl was talking about it had a perfect explanation for it. All right, she said, "Look, it's nice making money, virtual money that they can exchange for actual money, without having to touch a dude, smell a dude, or put that much effort into tricking them out."
That's fair.
Yeah.
I have nothing to add. Yeah.
It's kind of because whenever I think of strippers or them having doing a lap dance, I always go back to I guess that ICP clip with that obese dude and the little girl twerking on the dude's stomach. I show you that.
I'm trying to think. Have I ever? No, not that fat.
By the way, that clip looked cool as fuck.
Not that fat.
If people know what the clip I'm talking about, it looked cool as fuck.
I feel you though. Like, it's not an easy job if you're not really into being a true hoe, which most women are not.
No.
Most of the motherfuckers there are just trying to make their fucking money for life.
Yeah, and now with the metaverse, they can just they don't have to worry about. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some fucking kid there going to a meta strip club.
Of course.
To have their a waifu do their thing while they use their parents' credit card to pay them.
Well, I've had people come online and be like, "I'm underage." I'm like, "Get the fuck out." I'm just gonna block you. Like, don't even pretend to be underage. No.
Yes, but while you can't find R. Kelly in the metaverse, there will be other R. Kelly folks in there. And some probably don't mind the pissing of the buckets. You know what? I have not brought out the bucket in a while, but don't worry, folks. The bucket is here, and it's always ready.
At least yours got like a nice little, seat on it.
Yes.
I mean, did they have a seat on their bucket, or did they have to just hover over like a regular ass?
They had to hover over that shit, or they had to put their.
And then how you supposed to dump it? Like, it can't close.
No, you just pour it on the other broads. See, that's how you're supposed to say broad. See, did it right. On point. On point. With this just.
That's horrible. There's a handle on the bottom too.
Yeah, but I got this positioned the wrong way. See.
Oh yeah, 'cause I'm like, are you supposed to? Bam! I'm like.
Yeah. So you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah.
Won't fly down and lands on your eye.
That's pink eye. That's not fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maki, honey. I'm about to show you my dance skills, bro, just a little bit, okay? Because Maki, I know you're new here, you haven't really seen me play. I tell everybody, look, you can go anywhere and watch plenty of players play. Here on Twitch or even on YouTube. Maybe not live on YouTube so much. I'm live on YouTube right now. But as far as this spot goes, this is a place, I guess, entertainment, having fun, talking shit, learn how to be an adult-ish in, I guess, our gaming world.
Ish.
Yes. Because, today, I'm about to play Pump in a minute. All right. Because there's a Pump It Up event going on. We're going to talk about Avalanche. We're going to talk about the OSU World Cup. Because I love that everyone sit there and say that no one makes money with rhythm games. And I like to sit here and remind people that no one makes money playing Bimani rhythm games and anything that's associated with arcade. But the people in the OSU world.
What you mean, nobody? It's me.
Well, I mean, I done made money too, but as like a full-time job.
Oh no, that's a lot of
Because a lot of people. Because here's the thing, I will be also going over the history because there was a time that some Bimani games would have been on the same level as OSU if it wasn't for gatekeepers at the time shutting a popular player who was introducing players to the Bimani games. He was introducing his audience to the game because these days there are a lot of players. A lot of the youngins are the ones who, as Toby in the UK would say, use OSU as the gateway to get into these other games. Because JJK can confirm people have come in his room and like, oh man, this song is from OSU. And JJK is like, huh? Yeah, and then I sit there with joke, oh yeah, the OSU original, yeah, this is from OSU, even though it's from Beatmania 2DX. Clearly it's from Beatmania.
That shit ain't that old.
Yeah. This is from OSU, and then we'll get into the Dongle conspiracy, where I guess our savior is now the most hated man in the dance game community. When in reality,
Are you sure?
well, when in reality, I mean, and JJK said it best last week in a tweet, and I had to realize that JJK been doing like the low key doing drippy droppies of the tea on his Twitter. So yeah. He been doing tea drips. That's what and that should be a term that he need to use. Tea drips on his Twitter because I feel like I started that. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna say no name. I'm just gonna give people the business, and if you know, you know. If you're curious, you will dig deeper into it, and when the rabbit is out of the hole, you might sit there and think, oh shit, that's what the fuck he was talking about. He was very vague, but man, my mind is fucking blown. Now I got all the context of what this person was saying, because this person been saying this shit the whole time. So JJK, and as Brittany, a term came from Brittany for JJK, tea drips, because he was doing tea drips, and his tea drip was last week. He said, man, and I'm probably not getting the tweet right, but overall, like, man, don't you just find it funny that it's the same people that's involved in the same shit all the time? And in this Dongle's dilemma, it seems that way.
I call it trauma bonding.
Yes, but it seems that way because while a lot of people joke about the situation of breaking into a round one to sell Dongle, it seemed like this was a situation.
What? Who?
Yeah. And that's what we're going to get into later on.
Wow. Just when I think I'm a true weirdo, like something else comes out and I'm like, you know what?
Look.
My life's pretty calm.
Look.
Pretty tame.
Look, with everything that went down, this, and I told Brittany just a little bit, like, this is supposed to be some conspiracy to get dongles. And she was like, you know what, I'm just not that surprised. I'm like, yeah. And then when you see some of the people involved and hear about them, it's like, well, I mean, man, some of these people hadn't been involved in starting campaigns against the person,
Yeah.
cancellation, bullying, freaking this started shit because they got them as a Twitter suggestion. The person never did nothing to them, never said nothing to them. It's just they popped up on Twitter and they had them let everyone in the world know what's in their head, saying why is this person popping up my Twitter suggestions. Instead of just blocking them, they had to let them know, and a shitstorm of them, of other people shitting on said person was trying to live a normal life. You know what I'm saying?
That's how suggestions work. They pop up and they suggest things for you to interact with. So by you interacting with it, you are saying, "Send me more shit I don't like, you dumb fuck."
Yeah. So while some of the people, and yet also some of the people involved making threats, doing all kind of toxic shit. So while some people hate this Christopher Light dude, a lot of people looking at some of the parties involved, and they're like, I mean, shit. I mean, what was the term? I think it's a term that all black women and as well as people watch plenty of reality shows say. What's the term for people that, not besides trauma bonding? People that keep getting themselves in the situation over and over again.
Oh, I guess they just be a messy bitch.
No. Okay. If the shit's there, or I guess if the shit's there, they're gonna just keep going to it. Something like that. There's some term. All right.
That's not a messy bitch. I thought that's what a messy bitch was.
Even messy bitches can be clean, and I can't use.
No.
That's what you think.
They ain't messy then if they clean.
Yeah. Alright, now get back in the room. I gotta start playing. Okay, let's see how my sound is. Alright, and Mac Honey, sorry for the talking and yapping and all that stuff, but like I said, this is a different kind of rhythm game stream. Okay, you will not see high level skill of play. You will see a man struggle. You will see me talk. You will see me try to have some fun with this shit. Because at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Having fun, getting to know the person that you're watching. Because, as you can see, a lot of when there's fire in the kitchen, a lot of people tend to run. Yada yada yada. Also, JK. One person I'm gonna focus on just a little. Spooky Biscuit. All right, Spooky Biscuit. Spooky Biscuit didn't do nothing wrong. It's just he's a very interesting character. All right, I don't even follow Spooky on Twitter, and I don't really follow him on Twitch anymore. But I just find how everything come together and how everything is winding up. I just love how ironic things just happen with that. Oh, so all right, let's get started. Nah. Me dropping T, no, that's JJK's job now. Or doing T drops. That's JJK. That's a good term. T drops. T drops with JJK. Because I'm not on social media like that anymore. I'm busy trying to do my thing over here. Now I did that part right towards the end. I think that was 3 misses. 3. Maybe 4. Yeah, 3. Okay. After I do that a few times, we're going to try and get my rank score up. Because that score, the 69 is rank. But yeah, you guys don't know, Anamiro is running an event for a title for the Dreamcatchers, or for the Dreamcatcher group. Basically, play the song, accumulate a nice little high score. Your prize will be a title and it's for their winter event, by the way. All right. And basically, at least for me, I have cleared every chart except you and I. Okay, but basically the event's simple. Anamiro gives players this list, the list of songs, which is just what, 3 Dreamcatcher songs? Yeah, 3 Dreamcatcher songs. And you have to clear all of them within their conditions in this event folder, okay? So certain mods are allowed. I believe rank is not allowed. Okay, it's allowed. Okay. Okay. Let me answer your question real quick. You know what? Wait. It's weird that I'm telling someone to wait possibly another year for another game pump it up. So I'll say wait. Oneness. I saw why I dropped the soap. Seven misses. 6. Okay.
I knew you could do it! Wow! New record!
And Glitch agrees with me.
Next stage!
Let me catch my breath. Okay. Let me catch my breath. And the reason why I say wait, okay. Because there is signs that something is going on. All right? And I have to keep repeating this, folks. And another couple of weeks, we got the possibility. We got a few homemade hacks of Fiesta 2 and Infinity coming out. I can confirm that the Infinity Dreams is delayed at least until February. All right. Infinity Dreams was supposed to come out and be released next month. Was by request forced to be delayed at least until February 2023. All right. The one thing I have to sit there and remind people that the main reason, and I feel like the main reason why Andamiro haven't been coming out with any new mix, besides Chrono Circle, is because Prime 2 haven't been released to the public yet. And what I mean by Prime 2 hasn't been released to the public, I mean a crack. And that's what most people, want. And I feel that since Andamiro did not see a Prime 2 crack out there in the world, because they pay attention, they watch people, they feel that it is safe. It's not really, it's safe. Focus on Chrono Circle, and they probably get back to this pump thing a little bit later. gotta learn how to cheat that. I think I learned how to cheat, at least in that chart particular. And Infinity Dream is a mod Infinity. Let me catch my breath. Yeah, so Infinity Dreams is a mod Infinity. I've done seen it. Have not touched it. I've done seen it. It's basically a completed version of Infinity with more songs, if not all the songs. I can speak about this now since it got scrapped, and maybe it will be saved for next year, but there is a more than one Infinity Dreams. There is an Infinity Dreams Evo edition. That exists. So Infinity Dreams Evo edition exists. But that project got shut down a week before a week before Evo. All right. And I still telling people to just save their funds, okay? Because at this point, is the dream dead when it comes down to pump it up? I don't know. I really can't ask that. Apple this year, they have Infinity. They have Pump there again. So that is a sign of, hey, they're still selling machines. So Pump is not completely out of the market yet. But 2023, it will mark the make or break for Andamiro when it comes down to the company. Yeah, when it comes down to the company, because they have a lot of license, but Pump is their baby. I think I already failed this. Yeah, I already failed it. Okay. All right. Let's talk about Avalanche and its future. Okay.
Game over.
I'm gonna let this game over set. I'll finally put a button for this. Raver Rain Radio, do it. That clip will be used for the intro from now on, as soon as I clip it. Do I really look that large? I don't know what you guys see. I see myself as a small guy, but whenever I see myself on video, like without a shirt, I look freaking huge. Okay, so I guess the cat is out of the bag. That Avalanche is now officially on hiatus. One of the main reasons with the hiatus, I believe. And good morning, Fun Time. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Yeah. I need to do find the video, re-edit that, and added that on there. Raver Rain Radio. It's supposed to start when it's supposed to be when I made that clip. It's supposed to be like a nice little dance game discussion with me and Big Daddy Earl, because we were doing it so much back when he was over here more frequently before he got busy with his job, got more responsibilities, and became and got like more and more like, you know, he's more situated with the job now. So Raver Rain Radio was supposed to start last year. Did not, because yeah, life happens. And I figured that I could not do this alone. No, I needed him. And whenever we try to make plans to do it, he was busy or I was busy. And now, since I got a lot more comfortable just talking at this point, I still welcome like people to come over here, but I did love the session that me and him had, doing it all of 2020. There was like some headbutting, a few shout matches, but a few bark matches, not shouting, barking, mainly by him barking his ass off. But basically, when it comes out to Avalanche in its future, one of the things I was letting Avery know was like, you know, I don't know what's going to happen to me when it comes down to the lease, because I have told everyone that this place is open for business. If you want to run an event here, we can make this happen. You know, we can do all kind of shit here. You know, throughout the whole pandemic, I told people this place was open. You know, if you don't have a machine at home, you don't have no one local, you can come over here and play. No one did. It was mainly Big Daddy Herb over here most of the time. I don't count Big Daddy Herb, I don't count Yams, I don't count JJK, who came over here and, you know, played and hang out. I don't count them. I remind people that the only people that ever asked to come over here was Bobby, the owner of this Black LX, and the second person is Avery, which he asked me, because Avalanche wasn't supposed to be here. It was supposed to have been at Old Man Sanchez's place, but since the home situation, the home and everything is up in air right now. He came to me. Otherwise, they will have to be forced to cancel it. Avalanche itself was a success for something that came together in a month. Yeah, Avery came to me about a month before Avalanche, asking if I can host it over here, and I said yeah, sure. Originally, me and Old Man Sanchez was collaborating back when he was a full-time dance game streamer, before he quit to have his balls smelling and lead the kids on a journey being a Peter Pan hack. We were going to collab where either he was going to find a place outside the garage to host Avalanche, I want to say 4? Avalanche 4 or 5. 4 or 5. We was going to have it at some spot. It was going to be this big party-like event because it was growing. It was growing, and he didn't have as many headaches as he did. He had headaches, but he had as many headaches as he did going into the pandemic. All right. We started talking, pandemic happened, all this shit happens, and pretty much dude gotta eat, end up going to the seeds, and I guess that was the end of him and his pumps, like, hey, doing this Avalanche shit. So those plans got scrapped. So when Avery came to me asking me to, host Avalanche, I said, cool, that's dope. Let's do it. When he came over here, I talked to him and I told him, like, man, this is gonna be dope, but man, it's just really unfortunate that in the 3 years I've been here, dude, you're like the second person to ask me. You're the first person to ask me to host an event here. And the crazy part was, the crazy part of all this, I didn't charge no one a dime. All right? And I gotta put that out there. All right? Everything that went down over here. Brittany done had plenty of photo shoots and video shoots here. We have the music video here. Everybody done asked her about doing shit here. No one have asked me. But Avalanche is the first event that happened here at the House of Phil. And it was a success. People like the room. People like the space. People like the chairs all around. People like the fact that it felt so natural and organic just being here, and it wasn't overcrowded, it wasn't stuffy. Folks were able to park their cars in front of the door over there and just watch from afar, as if it was some drive-in. It was nice. And the neighbors didn't mind. Everyone parked on the street, they followed my instructions, and they came into the lot later on. We didn't get the police. We didn't do nothing. It was overall a success, but these things take so much work to run. Everybody on the microphone was fucking nice. SD1212, I watch his streams. He's usually quiet, but when I told him to get on the microphone, I just told him like he just came over since he was one of the openers for day one. And when he came over to me, I told him, dude, get on him. He was looking at me. He didn't know what to say. Oh, shit. Fuck. And I told him, get on the mic. Hey, yo, get on this mic. Talk. People want to hear you. I don't know you. Talk. You are soft-spoken. Talk. You're probably better at informing people on the gameplay and what's coming with these charts. He did that perfectly well. Jeff with the camera work. Freaking the winner, and that time Brady, freaking 4199 with the work he did on these pads, being anal, being a pain. I'm not gonna sit there and lie, oh yeah, he was great. No, he was being a pain, but he did put in the work, and it worked out. It was just rough the first day. It was rough the first day, but that's all right. He made it work, and that's cool. That's definitely cool. But I was telling Avery, yo, I don't know about the future of this spot, man. And the thing is, when it comes down to hosting these events, if you go on peer space, even the cheapest space that you can rent, which is a basketball, a high school basketball, basketball, what's that? Stage? Yeah, what's up, Paul Rosie? Ah, shit. But yeah, the basketball court in Las Vegas, they charge a basketball, not stadium, but like this basketball spot, or where the fuck it's called? Basketball something. It's not it's a basketball court, but the indoor basketball court is, and you can rent out the spot in this park and rec area for $50. For $50 an hour. You do $50 times 12, that turns out to $600 a day. 600 times 4 equals $2,400 just to rent a space. That doesn't involve moving the equipment. That doesn't involve getting rental trucks, the freaking chairs, the internet, and all that stuff. It was going to become very, very costly and taxing on Avery. At least in the future, if I don't get a chance to renew the lease on the spot, Old Man Sanchez won't have a spot of his own for another 2 years, possibly. Yeah, it's definitely going to be 2 years. It's definitely going to be 2 years. So, and running these events is a lot of work. But he was telling me, this might be the last one, at least until the new game comes out. I'm like, yeah, and if I don't renew my lease, it's gonna be hard to run this. We can probably run it online, but a lot of folks like the energy from all the people, especially here, the couch, the chairs, the refrigerator, the fact that you can walk up and down the street to the restaurants all around. Like this area got a lot of accessibility for folks. They don't have to travel by car. A lot of things are walking distance over here. So already had some people reach out to me about running future events here. And I told them, like, yo, you have 3 years. Like, I gotta see if I can renew the lease. Because at the end of the day, people want to run events like Avalanche here at spots like this, but one, they don't know about the spot, and two, if they try to go out and do this stuff on their own, they realize this shit costs a lot of money. And this is a game that makes no money at all at the moment. I gotta repeat that. I should say, people make money, but they're not making the money where they are making a living off of this. That's OSU. And I get to talk about that next because the OSU World Cup was just this past weekend. And if folks want to know what's going on with the lease talks, before I started the stream, I reached out to them and told them, hey, what is going on with the lease talks? I need to know now, because if I can't renew the lease here, I need to start looking for a new spot like right now. All right, I can't wait until January for them to be like, oh, well, we're not going to renew the lease. It's like, nah, I need to know ASAP. Like, I need to know ASAP, because just like this spot, wherever, just like other places, wherever spot I'm gonna find next, if this doesn't work out, they're gonna want the first and last. They're gonna want security deposit. They're gonna want a lot of fucking money, like up front. And a lot of folks don't know, when I moved here, I still had the other house to fill out there in Glendora, You know what I'm saying? Imagine dropping $1,000+ at a spot that is 50 miles away from you. And on the same day that you're paying rent over here, your new spot, they need $5,000 like day one. They are like, yeah, we need first and last, and we need that deposit in order for you to move in. That was rough as shit because the pandemic is starting. Not only the pandemic is starting, I just spent a bunch of money on some machines. I gotta pay the rent. I already assumed that I wasn't gonna get this spot at all. And when they hit me up with the phone call, my heart dropped because I was so happy. And then I realized I was gonna be so broke because, like, damn, they were asking like, yeah, we need like $5,000 on Monday if you want to move in on this date. And I'm like, fuck. Because my bank account only had, I think my bank account only had like $700. And these guys were only giving me a week and a half to come up with the other, like, what's that, with the other $4,300. This caused me to dip into savings as well as sell a few things because I did not want to let this place go because it's so much bigger and so much roomier. I still don't want to give up this place. I feel that I can handle a bigger place, a better place, but at the same time, in this environment, a lot of the properties have gone up, and a lot of folks have signed leases, at least the good ones, for like 5 to 6 years. So they locked in for another maybe 2 to 3. I've been looking here and there at new spots. I haven't found that many. My old spot got openings, but that includes me moving back 50 miles to Glendora. And while it was the perfect location, because round one was about a 20-minute drive, movie theater, Best Buy, 24-hour fitness, Costco, Sam's Club, was all within walking distance of not even a quarter of a mile. Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, Blaze Pizza, all my favorite places was within walking distance. The problem was I was just too far from family. I was too far from my units. And I did not miss the days of traveling all the way back from LA to Glendora just to step inside, breathe for 3 minutes. And my father is like, yo, I need you to come back right now. Like, right now. I'm like, why me? I done had plenty of those days, and I do not want to go back to them. Especially with my tenants. Jesus fuck. My tenants worked my fucking nerves during that time. You ever have to drive 50 miles to take out the trash for someone? That was me. That was me. And during the pandemic, all I had to do was drive like 10 miles to help my tenant stand up. Oh man. Yeah, but okay, renting this up is getting bad now, but when it comes out to commercial properties, it's not so bad because no one's not opening business. So a lot of places got the for lease sign, but they can't get no businesses in it because the rent's too high. So after a certain amount of time, they gotta lower the price on these units. What the? Okay, there it is. My man, I didn't know my microphone went to shit. God damn. Test, 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 test. I apologize for yapping and yapping and yakking, but man, what the fuck happened to my mic? Yeah, shout out to, you know what? There's this microphone code going around. It called the wind tunnel static. My fault, people, my fault. This happened to Kabuki. Shout out to him. And you want to check him out, KYUBI. Kabuki, Pump It Up player. He was having a problem with his microphone. This is why I need that freaking... Okay. I'm going to work on moving you over here soon. I'm supposed to be buying a new camera real soon. Because while this camera is good, and I still got my Hugly over there, this one gets everything a lot more clear. It just, when it comes down to getting everything, it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest. Okay. Yeah, but that's weird. Okay, I can't wait till I buy myself a new, no. I said I'm gonna build myself a new PC because a lot of things be weird happening with this PC over here, just like that. A lot of my settings reset itself. A lot of my icons be disappearing and reappearing on my PC. And I am just done with AMD. My computer been acting funky since this camera did an update, and everything just went whack. And I'm not sure if that's just a Windows 10 update. I'm not even sure. We're on Windows 12, right? We're on Windows 12, right? Right? But my bad, folks. I'll make sure. Yeah, good thing I looked over here. Yeti, bad Yeti. Funny thing is, I have 3 cameras over there. I got this camera. I got the fine camera over there with DDR, and I got the Hyper Quadcast over there on the table. Man, I have 3 microphones all plugged into the computer. That doesn't include the regular microphone over there. I probably should send that to Kabuki. Give him like a microphone that's not so cheap. Yeah, because Kabuki was saying he got like a cheap microphone. And I'm sitting here with this Sennheiser E945. These microphones are actually pretty damn good. This one I got this set up USB based, even though I got the 3-plug socket on it. This is based off of USB. So for him, all he got to do is plug and play, and he can just talk. And there's no software he will need to install. So I'll probably need to talk with him about that whenever he gets in here and whenever he starts streaming again. All right. Yo, Hoshi, hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. All right. Time to get back to this grinding. And we're going to talk about a game that actually makes money that anyone that plays Bimani games don't know, but we're gonna get into OSU and this Pump It Up event. We already talked about the Pump It Up event. I'm trying to now. I gotta beat all 3 of the doubles chart, the 23, 24, 25, and then the 25 I have not cleared, but the 23 and 24 I have. So that's gonna be oh so fun. Yeah, and Eardrum Terrorist hit me up this morning about the event. I forgot to reply back to him. For you guys don't know, Anamero been running these events, and they don't really make no announcements anymore. Eardrum Terrors was hitting me up. He was like, I don't get it. I don't understand why they are doing this. And I'm a little bit confused too, but it's a possibility that the Dreamcatcher license have, and given that they're not on Chrono Circle yet, and most of these songs are, some of these songs like Chase Me is over 5 years old. You know, Chase Me is over 5 years old. Same thing with Good Night. You know, most of these, like, I think anything that is Dreamcatcher would not be on the next Pump It Up game or any Anamero game for that matter, because we don't see any of them. There's no Dreamcatcher song on Chrono Circle yet. And even then, I don't know what that's going to look like. Dreamcatcher was on tour in America not that long ago. I think they're still on tour. I've heard that over there in Korea they're not like 21 or anything. They're not like the big popular group, but they do have a fan base. I say Dreamcatcher. What the fuck did I say? Yeah, like, is Dreamcatcher getting love out there in Korea? All right.
Online match level 23. Level 20. Level 21.
All right, you here for Dongle? Okay, yes. If you guys don't know, the Dongle conspiracy. Do you guys know there's a wiki behind this shit now? I need to learn how to jump that. I need to work on that chart. Yeah, I'm gonna run that back. Okay.
Next stage.
Okay. So people, okay. For people. God damn, I'm about to do some shit. God damn it. Tactics, You don't even talk in here that much anymore. He's reviving, using your points. Fuck. I got to. Okay. But yeah, I'm just fucking with you, Texas. Good afternoon to you. But for people that don't know, the situation that happened last week, because last week I was talking about Christopher Life and the backlash that he is facing. While I was streaming, there was more stuff developing about, as some people call it, the Dongle Gate. Okay? And what started off as, well, something simple became something a little bit more, some people want to call it popcorn theater. I, as well as a few others, always joke that someone is going to try to raid round one DDR machines and steal their dongles. You know what I'm saying? While a few of us joke about this seemed to be an actual legitimate real thing and a possibility that it was going to happen. There's officially a wiki that the Japanese players did detailing and documenting everything through Twitter. They told the story and everything, the plot and everything through Twitter. I will drop the link in the chat after this game so you can catch yourself up, because there's plenty of information, plenty of evidence that people just left out there. So you can get yourself up to date on the Dongle conspiracy. God damn it. I'm there one more time before I start the challenge. Hold on.
Next stage.
Huh. Someone delete this link? I'm shocked. I guess I gotta find it later. Oh no, I'm probably looking at the wrong place. Ugh. Also, I'm probably looking at the wrong place for, I guess. That better be a new record. It is.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. Wow, new record. Next stage.
Ah. What? Are you kidding me? How? That doesn't make sense. So I can't reply to my own chat. I gotta log in.
Level 21. Level 31.
Hold on. Man, I'm all drippy right now. I'm like Brittany yesterday. Let me get this fan on. This should work here. Okay. Okay. I am live. So there he is, chat. There you go, folks. There you go. Nope. Oh, I didn't know you were supposed to hold it. Oh yeah, I agree. I do completely agree. All right, I gotta do that challenge for package. Well, yeah. So basically, that whole wiki, everything, the whole thing is through Twitter. If anyone saying that, why are you explaining yourself to people? This is your business. A lot of people buried me. One of the people that are leading the charge in the case against Mr. Sin posted that. She gave me, let me excuse myself, because I will give her that respect of the title. They gave me a whole little rundown about this and that, and ended with, that's why they're registered sex offenders and yada, yada, yada. And I replied with her with record. And the reason why I gave that reply with record is, well, since I have a degree in history, I tell everyone, and this don't matter, but if people are going to be using the word rape loosely and sitting there and saying people are this and that, just openly, like it's just a rites of passage for some of the folks, I think they need evidence or a record. And since all this stuff exists through Twitter, it's either real or it's not real, because no one says it on their platform. No streamer says it. No one says it in public. Everything is through Twitter. Hence why that wiki is all Twitter. 100% Twitter. Got evidence of people lying for Chris, Got evidence of Chris getting caught up? Switching sides. I need to work on that.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. Wow, new record. Next stage.
It could be on my end. Oh, let me let this music die down.